Chapter 7, Lesson 5, Solve and Write Division Equations. You will be able to solve and write division equations. Since multiplication and division are inverse operations, we use multiplication to solve division equations. Solve the following equations. Now here I have a over 3 equals 7, but remember, fractions are division. So what I really have here is a divided by 3 equals 7. And the way we get divided by 3, we need to get rid of that, is we are going to multiply by 3. And you can show it a couple ways. One way I like to show is with a dot 3. Okay, so the 3's cancel, and I have a equals 7 times 3, which is 21. And let's do the check. Write your original equation. Substitute in what you got as your solution. Do the division problem. And it checks out. Letter B. X divided by 8 equals 9. To get rid of divided by 8, we multiply by 8. And now one way, like I showed in the previous example, is to show the dots for multiplication. Another way is to use parentheses on both sides to show multiplication by 8. 8's go away. X equals 9 times 8 is 72. It doesn't matter which method you choose, and in all honesty, I go back and forth with them. Now the check. Write your original. X divided by 8 equals 9. Substitute in your solution. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. And 72 divided by 8 is in fact 9, so it checks out. Letter C. Y divided by 4 equals 8. Let's get rid of divided by 4. I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides. Y equals 32. For the check, write your original. Y divided by 4 equals 8. Substitute in your solution. 32 divided by 4 equals 8. 32 divided by 4 is 8, so our solution is correct. Letter D. M divided by 5 equals 9. To get rid of a divided by 5, we are going to multiply by 5. M equals 45. And for the check, start by writing the original. Plug in your solution. Do the operation. 45 divided by 5 is 9. So this is a true statement, which means 45 is the solution. Letter E. 30 equals B divided by 2. Now we have B on the right side this time. We need to get rid of the divided by 2. So we are going to multiply both sides by 2. We get 60 equals B. And for the check, 30 equals B over 2. 30 equals 60 over 2. 30 equals 60 divided by 2 is 30. Letter F. X divided by 4 equals 7. To get rid of the divided by 4, we will multiply by 4. X equals 28. Now for the check, write the original. X divided by 4 equals 7. Plug in your solution. 28 divided by 4 equals 7. Perform the operation. 28 divided by 4 is 7. So this is true. 28 is the correct solution. When you solve an equation by multiplying each side of the equation by the same number, you are using the multiplication property of equality. Solve the following equations. The weight of an object on the moon is 1/6 that of its weight on Earth. If an object weighs 35 pounds on the moon, write and solve a division equation to find its weight on Earth. So, let x equal weight on Earth So really what we're doing is we're taking the weight of the Earth and dividing it by 6 to get the weight on the moon. And I know that because it said that the moon was 1/6. So 1/6 of the weight of the Earth is represented by x divided by 6. Let's solve this equation. To get rid of divided by 6, I need to multiply both sides by 6. So let's do that multiplication. We get 210, and this is in pounds. And let's do the check. Plug in 210. And do that division. Check your work. 6 into 21 3 times, which is 18. Subtracting it 3. Bring down the 0. 6 into 30 5 times. So we do in fact get 35 equals 35. Nathan picked a total of 60 apples in a third hour. Write and solve a division equation to find how many apples Nathan could pick in 1 hour. So, let x equal number of apples. Now, 60 are pulled in 1/3 of an hour. So if we take x apples and divide it by 3, we would get that 60 apples. So 1/3 of the total, or excuse me, 1/3 of x, okay, is 1/3 times x, or x divided by 3, equals 60. Solve. Times 3 on both sides. X equals 180 apples. And let's go ahead and do a check. We got 180, so let's plug in 180 there. 180 divided by 3 is 60, so it checks out. Letter C. Carla is buying ribbon for costumes. She wants to divide the ribbon into 8.5-inch pieces for 16 costumes. Write and solve a division equation to find the length of ribbon Carla should buy. Let x equal length of ribbon. Oops. Okay. So, to find the total amount of ribbon, she needs to divide it into 8.5-inch pieces, and she has 16 pieces. So 16 costumes, therefore 16 pieces. So x divided by 8.5 equals 16. To get rid of division by 8.5, we are going to multiply by 8.5 on both sides. X equals. Do the multiplication. It's like 1,360 inches. But let's do that check. That's quite a big number. Write the original. Substitute in what you got as your solution. Do the actual operation. So in this case we have division. Move over, move over. 85 into 136 would be once. Subtracting at 51. Bring down the 0. 85 into 510. Oh, let's try 6 times, see where that brings us. Exactly 6 times. Bring down the 0. Goes in 0 times. Now we have an error here. Okay, I got 160, but I should get 16. So let's take a look and see what mistake we made. That's why checks are really good to do. Let's look at our multiplication. Oh, I see it right away. This should be 8.5, which means I forgot a decimal point here. So it's really only 136 inches. And if we originally had 136, this last 0 would not be there. Because our decimal point would have been here and moved over. So this is a perfect example of why we need to do our checks. Okay. So I found my mistake and then I went through and fixed it so that I did get the correct answer this time. So it's 136 inches.